Lesson 7-2 is on scientific notation, power of zero, negative exponents, and ordering. Your learning targets are to express numbers in scientific notation, convert numbers in scientific notation into standard form, use scientific notation to write estimates of quantities, and compare and order numbers in scientific notation. In this lesson, we're focusing on numbers that are very, very small. So our powers of 10 are all going to be in the negative. So we are focused on kind of this half of the powers of 10 chart. So if I have the number 0.0000087 and I want to rewrite it as a product times the appropriate power of 10, I need to figure out how many times to move my decimal. I need the number to be between 1 and 10, so I'm going to move it in between the 8 and the 7. That's where it's going, and I'm moving it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So that is going to be times 10 to the negative 7. So it's 8.7 times 10 to the negative 7. Example A, convert 0.0000324 from standard form to scientific notation. Again, I'm moving the decimal, so my number's between 1 and 10. So I'm going to move my decimal so it says 3.24. So then I have to decide how many times I moved my decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to move the decimal 6 spaces to the right to make it 3.24 times 10 to the negative 6. Example B, we want to order these numbers from least to greatest. You can do this one of two ways. Since these all have the same number, like 5, 5, and 5, we can just focus on the exponent of 0, 1, and negative 1 and put those in order from least to greatest. So if I did it that way, I'm seeing that negative 1 is the least, so I would put 5 times 10 to the negative 1 as my least. 0 is in between negative 1 and positive 1, so it would go 5 times 10 to the 0. And then 5 times 10 to the first is the greatest. The other way to focus on this is to actually convert these into standard form first. The 5 times 10 to the 0 is like taking 5 times 1. 5 times 10 to the first is like taking 5 times 10. 5 times 10 to the negative 1 is like taking 5 times 0.1, which is 0.5. So again, this one's the least. And then this one is the greatest, which leaves 5 to be in the middle. Example C, convert 7.5 times 10 to the negative 6 from scientific notation to standard form. So we're going the other way now. We're going from scientific to standard. So I'm going to move the decimal 6 times, and I'm going to have to move it the opposite. So we were moving to the right, now we have to move it to the left to move it back into place. So to move it back into place, I'm moving to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put a 0 in front of my decimal and then fill in my gaps. So I'm getting 0.1 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, and then my 7, 5. A micrometer is a small metric measure for length. Using her computer, Jenny found that a micrometer equals 0.00003937007874015 inch. Use scientific notation to estimate the inch equivalent of a micrometer. So this is just like if it was big. We're going to look at where the first number actually is. So the first place value that's other than 0. So that's 3. So really I need to look at 3.9 and I'm going to round it to 4. So when I round my value, it's 0.00004. And then I'm going to rewrite that value in scientific notation. So I'm going to obviously move it to make it 4 times 10 to the negative, and then need to figure out how many spaces am I moving that decimal. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this value is approximately 4 times 10 to the negative 5 inch.